you're clearly exceptionally busy between writing your own work, performing, recording, wedding bands. You're hosting your own radio show, which we'll come to in a minute as well. And everything you do always maintains a high level of quality. That's something that I've always noticed about what you do. It's always up there. Nothing's half-arsed. It's always, when it's out there, you can absolutely stand by it. But considering the undertaking of all that, is burnout something that you've experienced?
I don't like that word, Luke.
That's
Because I don't like it because I have to confront it sometimes. But I think I'm getting a lot better at realizing that although I have a lot of energy, sometimes actually even if I have the energy that day, I need to rest. So that's something I'm kind of like learning. Like I got sick recently for 3 weeks with bronchitis, and
that does not suit a singer.
it doesn't, because it takes your voice. So you're off air from presenting.
Oh,
So I
of
wasn't
course,
able to do the DJ thing. Couldn't sing, cancelled a few gigs, rescheduled weddings and everything. Got other people to sing for things. And yeah, I am someone who likes to go, go, go. There's no doubt about it. I am a bit of a free spirit there. I like to be going here, there and yonder all the time. I love traveling. I love driving on the road. I'm always listening to things in the car. But I think what was interesting was, I found this really strange actually, when I did get sick and I had bronchitis, lost the voice, I was put on antibiotics, and like I remember reading it, do not be in the sunlight with these antibiotics. I was like, this is really weird. So I had to be in the darkness.
Wow.
So not only was I like sick, couldn't sing and do anything, no energy, I also had to sit in the darkness. I was like, this is bizarre. I was like, I never saw anything like this. Wear sunscreen if you're out in the light with antibiotics. I was like, this is bad. I was talking to my friend afterwards, it was a doctor, and she's like, yeah, no, I've seen that before. I was like, this is bizarre. But I thought there was something in that for me to learn as well. You're sitting in darkness for 3 weeks. It really makes you contemplate everything. So I was able to look at things going, actually, instead of doing 4 things that day, what if I just did the 2 and really focus my energy in them? And would I be more mindful when I'm in that, you know? So I have cut back a little bit, but also none of this is work for me. Like I genuinely enjoy what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I'm only kind of getting started as well. My goal is an album a year, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I'm going to keep pushing and striving for that. So it's a little bit like some people go and they do marathons. Like that's my version of a marathon. And it really does put me through my tracks. But yeah, so I love this and I feel blessed to get to do this. I'm lucky to be alive. And I think that, you know, there's like we are in the 1% of the world. Like there's so many things going on in the world, especially in war-torn countries and all those things happening. There's artists there too. Yeah. And they can't even think about this stuff. So I feel extremely fortunate and grateful to be able to pursue this and to have the opportunities and to live at home as well, that I can do all this. So yeah.
Yeah, okay, so it's an element of perspective for you as well, and a clear love of what you do. So I mean, when you said as well that you had to stay in the dark with antibiotics, which I never heard before myself.
No, it is bizarre. Yeah.
Was that a period where you could reflect and go, well, okay, even though you said that you do have a lot of energy, was that the moment where you're like, okay, well, if I do want to be able to keep this, if I do want to be able to keep firing all cylinders, this is how I avoid burning out for myself. It's, okay, let's just pare a couple of things back. Let's keep in mind that you're in this fortunate position. Was that period what kind of solidified that for you, or was this kind of something that you were toying around with already?
There's probably just 1 or 2 silly things that I was pushing myself with that I didn't have to. So there's unnecessary things I think that I didn't have to do. That maybe it's I'm going to stay up an extra hour and work on something. I actually don't need to do that. I
just go to bed.
better time planning.
Yeah.
I think a bit more structure. I downloaded something called Tasks on my phone, which I have found amazing, and like things like that. So it's just for me, it's. Like I have a lot of friendships and I talk a lot to people and I'm always communicating. So maybe it's like 1 less phone call a day. So I have that extra hour to myself to just recharge and get my energy back. Yeah. So it's like little ways to restructure my day.